Okay, welcome, boys and girls. Today is Monday, March 30th. Today I'm going to be reading a book called ZoomRocketZoom. And today I wanted to talk about adjectives. Remember, adjectives are those words that tell us more information about a noun. So we're going to read the story, and I'm going to stop when I find some adjectives. And we're going to focus today on the astronauts. How does the author describe the astronauts in this story? Let's check it out and see. The story again is called Zoom Rocket Zoom, and it's written by Margaret Mayo and illustrated by Alex Aliff. Zoom Rocket Zoom. Zoom Rocket Zoom. Remember, this is the title page. Mighty rockets are good at zooming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift off, launching. Whoom! Up they go, zooming, blasting into space. Smart astronauts are good at guiding at the controls. Watching and waiting, then pow! Booster rocket firing, traveling deep in space. So if you look here, the author tells us about what kind of astronauts they are, and they are smart astronauts. So that is an adjective, smart, that's describing what kind of astronauts they are. And to be an astronaut, you have to be really smart to know how to interpret all these different controls. Lunar modules are good at tricky moon landings. They leave the spaceship swooping, descending. Spidery legs ready for BAM! Safe landing, touching down in space. Excited astronauts are good at moonwalking. Bouncing, bounding, oops, no falling. Scooping up moon rocks and carefully collecting. They work in space. So here's another adjective that the author used to describe the astronauts, and he's telling us that they are excited astronauts. That's right. They tell us what kind of astronauts are they? They're excited astronauts. Could you imagine walking in space like that? That would be pretty cool. Moon buggies are good at rolling and round wheels turning, soft dust gripping across the humpy, lumpy moon. Bumpity bumping, exploring, up in space. Space shuttles are good at big load moving. Up they hurtle, booming, thundering. Dock at space station for a fast unloading. Carrying tools in space. Space stations are good for living and working, a place for eating, sleeping, studying, and whoopee, weightlessness, somersaulting, a home deep within space. Bold astronauts are good at spacewalking, with arms waving, almost dancing. Okay, there's another adjective that's describing the astronauts. They're telling us that they are bold astronauts. People that are bold, they take risks and are willing to do things that other people might not do if they're scared. So the author is telling us that they are bold astronauts. That's what kind of astronauts they are. On the job, rebuilding and repairing, working hard in space. Space satellites are good at around the Earth orbiting, taking pictures for weather forecasting. Signals flying, whiz, TVs receiving, circling around in space. Robot spacecraft are good at speeding. Powered by the sun, they keep on flying, reaching distant planets and even landing, whizzing through deep space. Robot rovers are good at roaming. They travel over Mars, searching, exploring, wild winds measuring, red deserts finding, discovering in space. When night has come and the moon shines bright, reflecting back our sun's great light, explore the stars and search the sky and watch for satellites gliding by. The end. Well, I hope you guys like that story. I'm going to have another lesson on this book, and we're going to talk a little bit more about some verbs, another part of speech. But just remember that adjectives are words that describe a noun. They give us more information about that noun.